You know those days where you just can't? Where one more sound, one more request, or let's be honest, one more mommy, mommy, mommy feels like it's going to make you completely lose it? I've been there more times than I can count, and I help toddler and preschool parents through this every single day. So picture this. Your toddler asks for a snack, totally normal, and you snap at them. Or they spill their juice and your whole body tenses instantly like they've just done the absolute worst thing in the world. And then you're left standing there thinking, why am I reacting to this little thing so strongly? Why can't I just be calm? Why am I yelling all the time? Why can't I just be a better parent? Here's what I want you to hear. You're not a bad parent. You are not failing, and it's actually not your fault. This is what happens when your nervous system goes into survival mode. And most parents have no idea that this is what's happening behind the scenes. So today, I'm breaking down 5 signs that your nervous system is hijacking your parenting and why understanding this changes everything. And not just in your parenting, but in your day-to-day life. Okay, so the first sign is that everything just feels amplified. Your toddler is playing normally, but the noise feels unbearable. They're asking questions, and each one hits you like nails on a chalkboard. Even the way they're chewing breakfast makes you want to crawl out of your skin. It's like your life's volume knob is stuck on max, and you can't turn it down. Okay, so what the heck is happening here? Your sympathetic nervous system, that's the part that controls your fight or flight response, is turned up way too high. Your amygdala, which is this tiny little part right here, is basically your brain's internal alarm system. It's constantly scanning the environment for threats or danger. So in this example, it's working overtime, which means it falsely perceives regular events as threats or danger. And it sees them everywhere, even though you're at home, completely safe. This is called heightened sensory sensitivity, and it leads to instant overwhelm. There's no middle ground here. You're either fine or you're completely done. So this is why you end up snapping over little things or overreacting to normal toddler behavior, because your nervous system is perceiving those behaviors as actual threats, when really it's just a kid being a kid. All right, sign number 2. And this is a big one, you react way faster than you mean to. You want to respond calmly, but instead you snap before you even realize what happened. You tell yourself you'll take a deep breath next time, but then next time comes and you're already yelling. You want to stay calm more than anything, but you go from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds flat. This is the fight or flight response kicking in, and it happens faster than we can consciously realize. When your nervous system perceives a threat, even if it's just your preschooler refusing to put their shoes on, it pulls you out of your thinking brain and it throws you straight into survival mode. That thinking brain, which is your prefrontal cortex right here behind your forehead, is where all of your patience lives. It's where you problem solve, stay calm, and think through your responses. But when you're in survival mode, this part of the brain goes offline. You can't access it. So the part of your brain that helps you stay calm and patient does not work when you're in fight or flight. So this isn't because you're a bad parent or you don't have willpower. It's literally physiology and brain science. This is how our bodies are wired to work. And there are things that we can do about it, which we'll talk about more in a minute. Okay, sign number 3 is one that I think gets overlooked a lot, but it's really, really important. You shut down or you feel emotionally numb. So this is still our fight, flight, or freeze response, but this doesn't look like yelling or snapping. It looks like zoning out or feeling completely detached. You're parenting on autopilot, just going through the motions. Maybe you're sitting on the couch and your kid is talking to you, but you're not really hearing them. You're just not there. You're physically present, but emotionally, you're checked out. A lot of parents interpret this as burnout, or they think that something's broken inside of them, but actually this is just your nervous system trying to protect you. This is what's called the freeze state. When fight or flight doesn't feel like an option, your body goes into freeze, and that can look like shutting down completely. Your nervous system is essentially saying, this is too much. I'm going to shut things down to keep you safe. And real quick, just so you know, if you're experiencing this on a really deep or consistent level, it's always a good idea to reach out to a mental health professional or your doctor for additional support. If small, normal behaviors from your child feel like a huge threat, then you're experiencing sign number 4. Your toddler is taking their sweet time getting dressed in the morning, and suddenly you feel your heart racing and your fists clenching. Now, logically, you know that this is very normal and even expected behavior from your toddler, but your body is reacting like you're in actual danger. So here's what's happening. Your nervous system is misreading normal toddler behavior as a threat. And the moment that happens, your reactions get way bigger than the situation calls for. So a little whining becomes unbearable. A tantrum feels catastrophic. And if you're sitting here thinking, yes, this is exactly what happens to me, then I want you to stick around because I'm going to share something at the end of this video that's going to really help you with this. Okay, the 5th sign, and this one hits hard for a lot of parents, is that you feel guilty after you react, but you just can't seem to stop the cycle. You know what you should do. You've read the books. You've watched the videos, right? You're here. You know all the gentle parenting scripts, but in the moment, something just takes over. You snap, you yell, you shut down, and then afterward, you feel awful. You think, why can't I just do what I know I'm supposed to do? Let me tell you why. This is dysregulation. When your body is in survival mode, all of your parenting skills, all of your mindset work, and all of your communication tools get pushed aside. Your body acts first, and it acts from a place of protection, not logic. This is why the balanced parenting method starts with you as the parent. Because when your nervous system is running the show, no amount of parenting tips or strategies will stick. You have to address what's happening inside your body first. So if you're listening to these 5 signs and thinking, yes, this is me, this is exactly what I'm dealing with, I want you to hear this. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not failing. You are overwhelmed, and that is fixable. I am teaching a full workshop on nervous system tools for a more regulated parenting year inside the Life with Littles Lounge this month. We're going to go way deeper into understanding your own patterns, and I'm going to walk you through the simple science-backed techniques to help you stay grounded even in those chaotic moments. If you want to start next year feeling calmer, more in control, and more connected with your child, this is the perfect, most affordable, most comprehensive place to start. You can join the Life with Littles Lounge for just $7 a month and get access to this workshop, all the resources, personalized parenting support, and so much more. I'll drop the link in the description below. And if you want to dive even deeper right now, I have a whole video right here that talks about the hidden reasons why anger is showing up in your parenting. So go check that out right now.